So when you look at what's going on, these people rioting and protesting. Now, first of all, the 14th Amendment shuts down all they excuses for doing what they're doing because every person has equal protection under the law. And the law is set up to be a protection. It's not set up to uh, commit genocide on a certain group that you hate. It's not set up to uh, help people negate their responsibilities. See, to to help people uh, rake their accountability under the rug, so they don't have to be accountable to what they doing in their life and the consequences of what they doing. That's not what the law is set up for. But this is how they trying to use the law, and they creating laws after the 14th Amendment was established to give unequal protection. See, because it says any person derive any person of life. That's clear. You can't derive a person of life unless, under the law because everybody has a every life have an equal. Now another thing, you can't have a deceiver tell you that a life ain't a life. See, that's somebody gaslighting you. That's what they the most powerful, the master of gaslighting. How can you gaslight somebody and say, well, that's not a life and that's not a life when they got a head, two arms, two legs, a heart? How are you gonna tell somebody a life ain't a life? But that's why they say he deceiveth the whole world. And it wasn't talking about no fallen angel either. See, everybody supposed to have equal protection under the law. That's certified. In some kind of way, these people have created this mess. And then you got these people that's being targeted for genocide. They want to act like this is a normal situation. This supposed to have been going on. No, this was a created situation. After the Margaret Sanger, who was a Ku Klux Klan member, she created this situation. She said, let's kill them before they even start and get the preacher to help us do so. When we get some rebellious peoples amongst their community, get the preacher man to help them do so. And the preacher man came out and backed up all this crap. See, he don't speak against it. He don't educate the people on what is going on. Because he's set up. That's why these people is doing what they doing. Because when you take a life, you shouldn't be able to sleep at night. See, that's not a simple, a common situation for you to sit around and take a life. And not only are you taking a life, you're taking your life. You're taking a life that's coming from you. But see, they acting like this medical system was created by God. And no, this medical system was a Ponzi scheme by the devil, the deceiver, the so-called white man. And he the one set that system up. It was no such thing as a medical system before these dragons came into the play. That's why in Egypt, when they tried to do this situation in Egypt, you couldn't do it in Egypt. You didn't send nobody to the medical situation. Who was dealing with the women having the babies? The midwives. The midwives was the ones dealing with the situation in Egypt, and that was a example of what these dragons was gonna do in this spiritual Egypt. That's why this place is spiritual Egypt from top to bottom. Every aspect of Babylon the Great America is spiritually Egypt because they trying to do the same thing in uh, America they did in Egypt, and this also is major evidence that's the same group of people they trying to do it to in the same way. When they tried it in Rome under what you call it with Herod, he tried to kill up the babies. See, it's killing babies is not new, man. The Red Sea and Moses, everybody heard about that story. That's not new. That's old. See, in Rome with Herod and this Messiah that everybody running their mouth about, got buildings all over the world and statues all over the world from that situation. It was babies being killed. And the same thing is now. The babies is being killed because they trying to get rid of these people because these people are special. They just not any people. They're not equal to no people that's on the earth. But we seeing the agenda of the people that's trying to do it because in their law books it tell you that you're supposed to have equal protection under the law, man. How you got you got a system where you got laws. I mean, you got everybody got protection, and you mean to tell me in the because this 14th Amendment was in the 1860s or something. So you got 40 years after that, you get the 1900, then you get this 1960s. So 100 years later, after this law, you find a way to negate this law with everybody getting equal protection under the law, till you can't deprive a person of their life. You can't deprive a person of their life, but you can do it under the so-called white man. You can do it under the devil because even the women don't have power. When they get pregnant, they don't got power to go up in themselves and do. They not doing none of that, man. Them people don't know how to do that crap. They can commit suicide. That's the only thing they can halfway do, and they mostly can't do that. So they don't have the power to go up in their bodies. But if you the dragon and the devil will tell them, oh, you can come and we'll do it. I'll help you kill your infant. I'll kill your infant for you. You don't want to kill him? I'll kill him. See? And that goes back to, we know who the devil is. It's not a hard mystery of who the devil is. The devil is a major deceiver, and he is known to be the so-called white man. And he ain't just became the devil. He been the devil for thousands of years. See, they've been trying to kill Jacob. Soon as Isaac died, these red dragons, say we gonna avenge we gonna hate these people because of the blessing. But before I go to that, let me get this Psalm 94. Let me get this Psalm 94 real quick before I get into these dragons. It says, shall the throne of iniquity. Now, the Edomites is a man of sin. So, their throne, meaning their kingdom, a throne represents a kingdom. So the kingdom of sin, if the Edomites is the man of sin, their kingdom is the kingdom of sin. See? shall the throne of iniquity have fellowship with you, which frame mischief by a law. See, they framing wickedness by a law they done pass. We gonna pass a law, and where if this medical system that we done created out of our ass, if we can get this medical system underway, and we could tell the women that you can walk up into the medical system and they'll kill your babies for you. We can just kill all the other people's babies so we can be the elite peoples on the earth. We can stay in rulership, and we can kill the people that got the blessing. See, we can kill our brother Jacob children who got the blessing. See, we can kill these Israelites who got the blessing. And that's what it's all boiling down to. Let's go ahead and get to that in Genesis 27:41. Straight to the point. It's saying Esau hated Jacob because of the blessing wherewith his father blessed him. And Esau said in his heart, the days of mourning for my father are at hand. Then will I slay my brother Jacob. See, he trying to kill Jacob because of the blessing. And his children trying to do the same thing, man. And real quick, to let it be known who these children are. Let's see, second Ezra. No, Maccabees. In the Maccabees, they identified these Romans, these Greeks who turned into the Romans and now turned into the Americans. They was fighting Judas and his brothers who was Israelites. It say, then Judas fought against the children of Esau. See, these Israelites was fighting against the Edomites. They was always fighting. And in history, it's a certified fact that the Edomites was white people, man. They can't prove that the Israelites was white people. That's something that they can't prove. They have no artifact. They have no evidence showing that they was white people. But they got artifacts showing that these Romans and these Greeks was white peoples. Certified. But they done destroyed all the evidence when it came to Jacob's children. See. But the evidence is there. It's just not being accessible to the public. They're going to hide it in the Vatican and in wherever place under underground caves that the Israelites was hiding all their stuff and painting on the walls. They're going to hide the catacombs. They call them catacombs or whatever. Underground caves where they was having their graves and burying their people, trying to hide from these dragons. See, they not going to give you access to all that to show the evidence who the Israelites was. They done whitewashed every darn thing. So it's a fact on who these people is. But see, they love to use their law to try to kill people. Look at Daniel 8:25. It say, and through his policy also he shall cause craft to prosper in his hand. See, the craft is how we gonna kill these Israelites. He gonna set a policy that we can kill the babies. Kill them while they babies, man. Try to convince these women that they can be free and live a drunkarous, unsober life where they running around doing all kind of loose activity where they gonna end up getting pregnant and don't know it, or they gonna end up getting their virginity took while they drunk and acting crazy. See, while they living without the laws, they gonna wind up getting themselves in a jam. And we gonna set a policy where they can kill the baby. We gonna keep the men broke as heck so they can't do nothing. So we gonna give them a way out. And so this is the craft that was prospering by these dragons. And this the fourth kingdom, which is the last kingdom that was gonna rule, the Edomites, the so-called white man, the last kingdom ruling. and the Grecians. Now that's the king of Grecia. Now the Judas and his brothers, they was fighting the Greeks. They was fighting the Edomites. So this is talking about the children of Esau. Through his policy, he shall cause craft to prosper in his hand. He gonna have policies and laws that's gonna show that he is the devil, because he gonna be doing all kind of wickedness using those laws. Look at 25:7. It said, he shall speak great words against the Most High, and wear out the saints of the Most High, and think to change times and laws. He gonna change the laws where these women can go out and kill all the babies, the Israelite children. I done heard of outrageous number, 20 million in 1 year. See, that's just ridiculous. 20 million people being put to death in 1 year, and babies. Okay, now that's another one in Isaiah 10:1. It says, woe unto them that decree unrighteous decrees, and the right grievousness which they have prescribed. See, that's talking about a law. They done decree, a law is a decree. And they done went by this crap, decree that you can kill a person before they can even start to live. We're at the very beginning stage, so they making it a debate, saying, well, technically, it's not even developed yet. See, they can use some kind of ignorant argument. Then when they see that ignorant argument ain't working, they can say, well, no, you know what? What if the woman is raped or something? See, they got all kind of laws to get this situation going. But it's proving who the devil is, man, and proving who the enemy of God. Now let's get to Micah, because these people thinking they just wow God on their side, boy. You ask any of them, they'll tell you, "Oh yeah, the Lord loved me. I got a relationship with him." Verse 10, it say, "Then she that is my enemy shall see it." See, and shame shall cover her which said unto me, where is the Lord your God? See, she was going to the white man, her real God, and she was going to show the white man that he was her God, and she was willing to put her life in his hands. She was saying, where is God? Where is this God y'all talking about? The white man is my God. He tell me what to do and what not to do. It says, my eyes shall behold her. Now shall she be trodden down as a mire of the street. And was that the last? That's the grand finale of Micah, the prophet Micah. Letting it be known at the end of the day, during that great tribulation, these women is going to find out that they followed the devil. And that's what they doing right now. They going to finding out that they following the devil, and these people trying to exterminate your nation, and they using your ignorant behind to talk about bring up any kind of stupid situation that you can try to kill this baby. Oh, I didn't know the man. The man ain't got no money. All this type of stuff. You can get them people up for adoption, man. You can do all kind of situations. But you wants to follow the devil. And so this is what's going on in Babylon the Great America. This is the reason why fire and brimstone is gonna burn this place up, and it's gonna be a memorial for all to know that this was the throne of iniquity, America. But I'm gonna leave it there. All praises to Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shah, Ba'ashem Kakadash. Double honors to the elders pushing the truth. Peace to the elect, the blacks, Hispanics, and Native American descendants of slaves. Our kingdom is at hand. Shalom.